lovely friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a little bit different because it's going to be a bit more of a vlog style of video. I am going to be taking you on a journey with me as I try and create a piece for the BP Portrait Award. Now, the BP Portrait Award has been one of the most prestigious awards given out for portrait painting excellence over the past 10 years. Probably more than that, actually, and it's sponsored by the National Portrait Gallery over in London. The prizes are huge. I mean, the first prize is $30,000, which would be a great payment for a used car. Oh my god, especially since my car just got repoed. Now, by the time you see this video, it's most likely that the due date for this painting that I'm working on will either be within like the next 2 days, or 1 day, or maybe I'm uploading this on the actual due date. I don't know. It's me. The rules for the BP Portrait Award are simple. 1, the painting must be done in mostly oil, acrylic, or tempera paint. 2, the portrait must be done based on a painting from life. And 3, they used some weird dimensions to describe how big or small the painting can be, but I don't know the dimensions because I'm American. And basically my painting's like super medium standard bitch ass poor person size anyway, so I don't think I'm breaking any rules. I can't wait to take you on this journey of meeting my friend and painting this portrait and just trying hard to get into this competition. So let's just do this. I chose the subject of my painting to be my friend Matt Devlin. Matt is a very well-loved and also kind of well-hated comedian over in Venice Beach, and the way that I met Matt was through Craigslist. Every super safe friendship story starts with, I met them on Craigslist. Basically, Matt posted an ad saying that he was looking for artists to submit work for a book that he was curating. Where the book is, I have no idea. But when I submitted my portfolio for this book, he loved it so much that he wanted to meet me in person. Our meeting place was in this very, dim bar where he was getting his hair braided by a hippie. And when I walked up to him with some of my portfolio in hand and tapped him on the shoulder like, hello? He just turned around and looked at me with this face that was just like, whoa, you're here and you're on time. Crystal, she's on time. Crystal's like, whoa. I don't think that punctuality and Venice Beach are like two things that often go together. So today is the first official live painting session with Matt. I am about to head over to his house right now, and considering the fact that I don't have a car, it's gonna take me a lot more time to get over there. With a car, it would be 35 minutes to get to Venice Beach. Without a car, it's gonna be 2 hours and 37 minutes. So I have some palette paper and some brushes, as much paint as I can carry. And yes, I do have some Michaels 70-cent off-brand horrible acrylic paint mixed in with my good paints, but you know what? Sometimes you have to use what you have. And in my broke ass case, that's a lot of what I have. And I have my canvas. And my cat. Misty. I love you, Misty. It's just a bunch of puppies, oh my god. Hello, little one. Hello, hi. Hi, hello.
Hi.
Hi, hi.
Ben.
I'm Gabby, nice to meet you. Oh my god.
On my birthday night at the group that we were with.
Uh-oh.
Brian.
If you could hold that for 20 minutes, that would be amazing.
Ooh, you fucked that up.
What happened?
See, you made my head too wide.
Bitch! It is a gesture!
I'm trying to listen to the music.
Fuck you.
Are you making me pink?
I am making your gesture pink, yes.
My gesture?
Your gesture pink.
Your gesture.
Your gesture. I've noticed that with your jokes, it's either that people love you and get it, or people hate you because they get it.
Yeah.
There's never an in-between. Every time I go to one of your shows, I'm like, come on, Matt, get a good crowd. It's not even about you at this point, it's just get a good crowd. Get a good crowd. Oh God. And then I learned about the comedy etiquette, where apparently I shouldn't be laughing too loud, because then it distracts comedians from like their joke or something, and I was like, really? Shit.
It's only distracting if it's not genuine, and you can tell when it's not genuine. And you can also tell when it's misguided.
What is a misguided laugh?
Like somebody who's just fucking drunk and stupid.
Oh.
And they hear something in the setup, they're like, ah, and they laugh there in the setup, and it's like, no, that's the part you're supposed to be like on. Alright, now what? You know?
Beautiful. America's Next Top Model. So we finished the very first painting session today, and this is what I have so far. For me, all of my paintings start off like complete disasters, but by the end of the process, something clicks and everything comes together and finally like makes it look good. So this right now is a result of 2 hours of painting Matt, and as you can see, it's not very developed. I have a few thoughts on this painting. One of them being that I do not like the fact that his eyes are closed. First of all, I think I'm always going to wind up overthinking this painting because so much is riding on winning at least one of these prizes. Every move you make when it comes to a competition so large can seem potentially destructive. I look at my painting and I wonder, will the judges not like it because it's a standard size or because I didn't stretch the canvas myself? Will they look at a painting that's 24 by 36 inches and just go, ugh, this is a painting that's 24 by 36 inches, just throw it away. Nothing original here. Like, will they, will they say that? I don't know. I want to find a way to make a painting that is extremely captivating and holds your attention, but I don't know whether to go about that in a way that is subtle or in a way that is me, which is very, very loud. There are several things that I love about Matt that I want to include in this portrait. Number one, I love the fact that when you first meet Matt, you see a very hard exterior. You see nothing but these very piercing greenish blue eyes underneath this ginormous beard and a trucker hat and cursing and drinking and smoking and all of this stuff. Number two, I love the fact that beneath that exterior is someone incredibly kind, smart, hilarious, and genuine. And I want to capture that as well. He's a comedian. So I have to incorporate his jokes somehow, or his humor somehow. How do I incorporate all of that and make a portrait that, one, showcases my skill, two, showcases who Matt is as a person, And 3, stays true to who I am as an artist. If you look at my mother's painting, it's very quiet and subtle, but it's captivating. I think that the direct eye contact is part of what makes the painting successful, and I didn't have to include things from her day-to-day life in the painting because everything somehow showed on her face. Her wrinkles, her stress, how much she works, it's all kind of evident in her physical appearance. I personally happen to think that painting is very successful, but I'm not sure if I should go the same route with Matt's. In situations like these, all you can really do, no matter how much fear you have, is make something that you are proud of. Get in position. Look brooding and take off your hat. You weren't wearing a hat before. Position yourself. You can look at your phone, just keep your face sent. Use your eyes. There you go. There you go. See, he gets it eventually. Jesus.
Who are you talking to? You talking to the camera? You think anybody's gonna watch this?
People are so gonna fucking watch
Gabby's
this.
a pain in the ass.
People are so gonna watch this.
Yeah.
So it is a new night with a new outfit and same old hair. As I'm recording this, it's January 25th, around 6 p.m. right now. This painting is due tomorrow at London time before 11:59 p.m. Now, London time is 8 hours ahead of Pacific Standard Time, so I want to have this painting done before 3 p.m. tomorrow in order to make sure that I have like ample time to take the photo and edit it and upload it to the website without any problems. Matt came by for his last live painting session last night, which was so necessary because I needed to make sure that I got as many subtleties as I could into his shadows, which I can only really like see if I have the person right there in front of me in real life. I have one of my studio lights here that I'm going to use so that I can light the painting and keep the colors as true to natural light as possible. I also have a few reference photos of Matt that I'm going to be working from for the last part of the painting. I've got my palette, I've got my water, and then I have the painting. Right now the skin looks really muddy because I was doing thin washes of shadows over it last night, and I need to go over it again with like super opaque colors so that it stops looking muddy and starts looking more vivid. It's nowhere where I need it to be yet, obviously. No part of it really sticks out to me yet. I don't like how simple the top half of the painting is. The fact that all of my attention right now is focused on this middle part because this is the most developed is not okay. I need to make sure that there is something in this general area that makes the painting feel balanced. I can't have it just all be bottom heavy. And what do I think I'm going to do? I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on. So art, man. Labor of love. Shit, shit, sunrise, shit. So it is January 27th, officially one day after the due date for the BP Portrait Award, and I'm about to show you the finished piece. So this painting is officially titled, "Once You Get Past the School Shooting Jokes, He's Really Quite Nice." I'm really proud of it, especially because I managed to make a piece where, one, my creativity and technique were shown, and two, I feel like I captured a little bit of the soul of my subject. And to me, that's what makes a successful portrait. I chose to depict Matt with a Jesus crown of marijuana leaves and a spiritual hand with an eye in the middle of it, except that the hand has gone from just being like palm facing outward to because as good as Matt is also very cynical. The Hamza hand that I made a little bit offensive is originally a Middle Eastern amulet symbolizing the hand of God, and it's supposed to bring things like luck and prosperity and good health. He is not one to put his own fate into something else's hands, whether it's religion or another person. If anything tries to tell him the rules, he will most likely be like, haha, fuck your rules. I think that the painting is a good balance of expressive and technical. Now, I'm about to say something that is going to piss a lot of you off and make you feel like there was 0 point to watching this video. The first time that I tried uploading my piece, it was around 2:30, 2:35, something like that, and I had until 3:59 to upload my pieces. The first time that I did it, I was met with a 505 internal server error, and I was like, okay, let me just go back, refresh the page, and just keep trying. I still have an hour left, it's fine. Kept on doing it. Server error, server error, server error. So I started panicking a little bit, and I frantically tweeted the National Portrait Gallery with this tweet that was just like, help! And what Google basically told me was that this error is kind of out of your hands, and it's from a million people trying to upload things to the same website at the same time. But at 3:59, I thought to myself, hey, maybe there's hope that the American deadline will be midnight at America time. I don't know. Let's refresh this and see if there's any hope. No, there wasn't. No. I emailed the BP Portrait people with a screenshot of the server error and was basically told, so sorry to have to give you the disappointing news, but the deadline has passed. Please try again next year. No lie, literally after it said that the deadline had closed, I just kind of stared at my computer. I didn't rage quit, I didn't get angry, I didn't feel anything. I just kind of stared at the screen with this face of just zero emotion, and I just slowly closed the computer, took a deep breath, and I went to sleep. I was really disappointed at first, but now I'm okay with it because I have this really cool piece in my portfolio to use now, and since I don't have to worry about handing it over to the BP Portrait people, I can continue working on it. What I've learned from this experience is that uploading on the actual due date of the competition will always be a bad idea because everyone in the world will be uploading their pictures at the same time, so you might run into a server error, which is so stupid and out of your control that might wind up, you know, forfeiting your chance at $30,000. I genuinely think that this piece was a great contender for the competition, but at least now I know that the BP Portrait Contest starts in January. So next year when I try again, because I will try again, I can start my piece a hell of a lot earlier. I found out about this competition like a week and a half before the painting was due, so sorry if this made you feel like your time was wasted. I hope that you at least liked the process of watching me paint, and I hope that you learned something from my mistake, and I will see you guys next time with a happier video, I promise. I love you guys so much, and I will see you next time, okay? Goodbye!